This video is sponsored by Jelly Smack. What is up, you wonderful people? I'm Cody Warner, and I want to tell you the top 10 tools, tips, strategies that I'm using for YouTube growth in 2022. Number one is a fresh take for online internet video on the basic story structure. The abbreviation I use is HAP. Hook, Adventure, Payoff. And it works for YouTube, it works for Instagram Reels, it works for any sort of video, long form, short form, whatever. If you can hook someone's attention, you give them some sort of adventure, some sort of rising action, supporting material for whatever that hook was, and then you give them the payoff at the end of the video or near the end of the video. They see it and they're like, ah, that was what I was waiting for. You can see that in every single great video that you've ever watched. If you can master over the next 100 or 200 or 300 videos that basic arc, you will become a better storyteller and you'll see growth on your YouTube channel in 2022. Number two is TubeBuddy. What if I told you that there was some sort of AI robot who is able to watch all of YouTube and find the topics that it knows you like making videos about, and then within those topics, within those niches, look at who's doing the best stuff, where the holes are, where the gaps are, where maybe there's an opportunity to make a video that would fit well within the algorithm of YouTube. That's in essence what TubeBuddy is. The keyword explorer tool is an incredibly underrated tool, in my opinion, that not enough people are using. Helps you find video topics and titles with low competition but high search volume. If you've ever had an issue with idea generation or just making videos that seem to kind of hit on YouTube, highly recommend TubeBuddy. Not to mention tag suggestions. I'm learning more about it every single day and utilizing it this year to grow on YouTube. Number three is the Twitter community. Probably the best way for you to get involved in it is to go and follow me and just look at the people that I'm talking to, the conversations that I'm getting into on Twitter. And if you have some sort of input or some sort of hot take or some sort of conversation expander, like I like mostly funny things, some witty, quick thing to say, hop in on those conversations. Really just try to hop into the filmmaking YouTuber community on Twitter, and I'd be happy to try to be the gateway to you accessing that community on Twitter. Hear what people are talking about, get kind of the temperature of what's going down. Just highly recommend getting around people who are doing something similar to what you're doing, and Twitter's a really good place to do that. Number four, and they're the sponsor of this video, is Jelly Smack. Jelly Smack is a technology company that helps creators grow their audiences and make more money on social media by putting their videos on multiple platforms. So let's say you're on YouTube and you want to grow on Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok. Jelly Smack's gonna take your YouTube content, re-edit it, reformat it, and put it on those other platforms to help you grow an audience there. But these aren't just like generic splice downs. Jelly Smack is actually using a team of dedicated video editors as well as AI in order to tailor the content to that specific platform. And they're doing all this so you can just stay focused on doing what you love, which is making videos, creating content. Cool thing about Jelly Smack is they started as a creator, billions of views using these strategies across various platforms in different genres. And so what they decided to do is use that same technology and those same strategies to help creators like us do the same thing across various platforms. Jelly Smack actually invests their own money in A/B testing how well a video is performing on a platform. They employ a super simple rev share model, which means that they share a portion of the revenue that you gain off of only the additional platforms that they're managing for you. And that means that you don't pay anything out of pocket. When you win, they win. And only if you win do they win. And in business, those are the exact type of deals that you want to be finding. And like I said, they only get a cut from the platforms that they're helping you manage. So if you're a YouTuber, you still keep all of your revenue from YouTube. If you're a video creator and you want to learn more about what Jelly Smack can do for you, click the link below or go to jellysmack.com/Cody and let them know I sent you. Again, that's jellysmack.com/Cody. Number five, and this is similar to what I was talking about with Twitter, but it's much more specific. That's the No Small Creator Facebook group. This is a group that I had the honor of starting, and it's grown to over 4,000 members. It's a place where people just go to talk about making videos on YouTube, to talk about struggles, get ideas for good thumbnails, bounce ideas off of each other in terms of topics, and it's meant to be a place where YouTube creators can go to encourage other YouTube creators or to be encouraged by other YouTube creators. So highly recommend you check it out. Number six, Epidemic Sound, okay? There's a bunch of places where you can license music from. I use and love all of them, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna talk about about Epidemic right here. Epidemic is great because it's inexpensive. They have a bunch of music that I really like to use. They give you the ability to break that music down into stems to like really tailor the vibe of the song to whatever portion of the video you're in, taking out the vocals, but you're leaving the bass and the drums in, or whatever that looks like. Amazing library of sound effects. You can find any sound effect you'd ever need for a YouTube video on Epidemic. Number 7, this one's a little bit more specific to me maybe. You've heard about online courses. I host my online course currently at Podia. Just a very simple platform, clean. There's a couple other platforms that help you do this, create courses and sell online products. But for me, Podia was the easiest to build it and use. Like the UI worked really well for me. So if building an online course is something that you're looking into this year, highly recommend Podia. Number 8, when it comes to thumbnail design. Thumbnails are crucial. They're absolutely crucial. They're the showstopper when someone is picking the video to watch. If you see a fantastic clicky thumbnail, your chances of clicking on that video are a lot better than if it's not a fantastic clicky thumbnail. The guy that I've turned to create thumbnails, to just, when I'm stuck or I really want a video to do well, I want it to have a banger thumbnail, he goes by DSLR Dave. I did double check with him that he'd be comfortable with me mentioning him in this video. Hopefully he doesn't get like massively overbooked and is unable to help me, but yeah, highly recommend you check out DSLR Dave if you need help building thumbnails that get the clicks. With all of these, I could and will dive in deeper to each one of these in future videos, but this is something that I've been meaning to make a video about for a while, which is just the trifecta of posting content. So let's say you post a YouTube video, it also has a blog post to go along with it, and then there's also a TikTok video that points to that blog post or points to the YouTube video. If you can kind of be sending traffic around in a circle like that, from blog to TikTok to YouTube to blog to TikTok, for me, there's been 2 different scenarios where I've been shocked by just having the blog post as well as the YouTube video created a lot more views on the YouTube video, or got me a lot more traffic on my website, my blog, which, you know, has links to resources and all my different affiliate links and everything, which is like directly correlated to how I make money. Making a TikTok, making a YouTube video, and making a blog post that all kind of play off of each other. Highly underrated strategy that you could employ today. Number 10, always asking yourself, why would anyone care? The first time that I ever heard this was in a Roberto Blake video. It was most recently in Casey Neistat's course. You have this idea for a video. You have a concept of vlog, like something that you want to do. It's important to you, right? Chances are there's gonna be portions of it that resonate with other people. You just need to figure out what is that thing that's gonna resonate with other people, that's gonna make other people care, and how can I lean into that thing to make sure that this doesn't just become a video that only I like to watch. In 2018 when I was vlogging, like I got lucky a lot of times in that I was really just making stuff that I wanted to make, stuff that I felt like was encouraging to me, and it ended up coinciding with stuff that was encouraging to others. But I was getting lucky that that was happening. We can also do this in a way that is a little bit more formulaic and calculated. Always ask yourself, once you get the idea, in the middle of shooting the video, and even in the edit, why would anyone care? What is the thing that people are going to care about and resonate with in this video? Those are my 10 tips and tricks and strategies for YouTube growth in 2022. Hope they're helpful for you. If I missed something, drop a comment. If you want to know more about one of them in specific, drop a comment. Thankful you're here. Let's get this thing, all right?